What's up YouTube? My name is Easy. You're watching Cold.Blooded.Envisions. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to give you an introduction to some of my new animals and then also show you what my brumation process looks like. So I just got these animals, I want to say about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and they've made it through quarantine. They seem fine. They've eaten, they drink water. So I feel like they're ready. I feel like they look good. They're moving, they're active, they're healthy, tongue flicking. But before we even get into the brumation, let me show you what I got here. So this is what I've got for their quarantine setup. Basically, it's a little box with a piece of cork bark for a hide, paper towel on the bottom, a little lid for some water, and then this is what I got here. Really simple setup. Yeah, this is a Mexican Black Kingsnake. As you can see, it's really small. I'm not going to hold it too long because they will musk on you. But yeah, I've got 3 of these guys. I'm planning to breed next year, so decided to, well, not breed next year, but I'm planning to breed these guys when they are old enough. They're way too young now. It'll probably take 3 to 4 years, but as you can see, really active, really healthy. So let's go ahead. I've got 3 of them. They all look the same. There's not much difference between king snakes. Well, Mexican Black Kingsnakes. Some of them might have spots, some of them don't. But these are pretty much solid black, as you can see. And so what I'm gonna do is fill these containers. These containers are what I'm gonna brumate them in. It's a little bit different from that other one. A little shorter, a little tighter space. I've got air holes drilled into each side of this container so that it's able to breathe and get some fresh air. But also just a few holes so that not too much humidity escapes. But yeah, I'm just gonna fill up the bottom of these containers with some of this substrate. Kind of try to mimic nature a little bit. It's a little humid, not too bad, or a little moist. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and fill each of these containers for each one of the animals. I've already been cooling them for the last 2 weeks, and I'm gonna continue cooling them. I'm in the warmer room with, it had no heat. And then next I'm gonna put them in another room where the temperature is lower, about 70. And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in another room that's kind of air conditioned down to the 50, 55, 60 range. All right, so here's the first one. I'm gonna put him in there. Trying to get out, and he did. Now he's trying to strike. All right. Yeah, I'm going to put the water in here. And then if I can get the lid, I will put the lid on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for all 3 of them. And then I'm gonna place them in the room, like I mentioned, that has a little bit lower temperature. This room is about 75 degrees. The next room is about 70 and gets to about 65. And then from there, I'll put them in the air conditioned space that gets down to around 60 to 55 degrees. And then they'll stay in that room until early March. Really simple process, but you gotta slowly do the heat changes, otherwise you can risk injuring your animal, and I'm sure you don't want to do that. And after that, I'll clean these quarantine bins because they won't need them anymore, and another animal could use it if I end up getting any more animals. This one is inside the log. Try to get it out. There it is. Okay, pops right in. All right. Got all 3 of them in the quarantine containers. Really simple. Just leave them in here, check on it, make sure that there's no mold growing in there, that the containers don't smell funny, make sure that the animals are tongue flicking throughout the process. They will start to cool down and then you won't really mess with them. But yeah, they're gonna be in these containers for roughly 2.5 to 3 months. And then when they come out, it's gonna help with their reproductive system. They're not gonna be ready to breed at all for years, but they say that you have to brumate them. Any of these animals that come from climates that do get cooler in the wintertime, in order to help increase the follicle growth and breeding. So that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching, and please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.